Okay, guys. So we are back. Welcome back to some more Lies of P. Uh, last time we discovered that, of course, Geppetto is behind the puppet frenzy, and now we have to talk to him again because I have a cryptic verse I have to give him, and I think he also has something else to say. So we'll start with him, then we'll go elsewhere.
We all owe you a huge debt, or we will, if we can stop the frenzy. You may not be aware, I am an orphan. In fact, my parents were murdered before my very eyes. The authorities in Krat insisted it was a mugging, but I know what I saw. A mad, raving puppet killed them. A puppet that was driven by a murderous lunatic's awakened ego. I know that because the lunatic told me his name. Arlecchino. I'll never forget his insane laugh. I have been fitting puppets with the Grand Covenant to ensure no one else ever has to experience the same tragedy I did. I was this close to giving up. But now that you're here, you can take the wavelength decoder. It's proof of your brilliant actions. See what else you can read with it. You might even discover more secrets within the Puppet King's message. You can play it back as much as you like. Just use the Stargazer. Here.
King of Puppets message.
I always welcome...
Decipher.
Ah, thank you for coming. I was going a bit stir-crazy, as the poets say, cooped up in the hotel. Why don't I read the contents? I'm sick and tired of reading conversations between society's elite. Hide these, kill that, steal those. It's all the same. And the people who want them deciphered act as if it's the end of the world if they can't read them immediately. Tiresome. I am a simple, albeit brilliant man. Solving the code is what makes me happy. And with a friend at my side, what more is there to wish for? Perhaps sometimes I share too much. Thank you for listening. A little extra for you in there, my friend.
Rusty cryptic vessel decryption. Find the cave blocked off by metal bars in the barren swamp. There's a reward at the end of the new road. There's a place called Hermit's Cave. An old man who went crazy after losing his family locked himself up there to pray. It's strange in this age to hear about such a medieval sounding story in Krat, but one thing's clear, it's a good place to hide treasure. Went crazy after losing his family. Okay. Let's forget about the crazy old man, hide the stolen goods, and take them back out once it quiets down. Who in their right mind would imagine there's treasure deep in a cave in the barren swamp? Once this panic is over, we'll be rich with the things we squirreled away. That kid's clothes seemed like good quality too. Maybe that Wolf girl fixed them up. Wolf, what does that mean? Okay. So I think we are done, but let's listen to this message real quick.
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm doing what I can to fend off both the petrification disease and the alchemists. My puppets and I are taking a stand against death itself. That's why I tried sending you messengers. But you got rid of them all. You're still an unstoppable fellow. I remember you. No reason for us to fight, I suppose. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm Romeo. We're best friends.
It's actually sad when you get to realize what he was doing. But it's funny because the guy is like, I tried sending you messages, but you chased them away. Like, Bro, those messengers were all trying to kill me. They never said anything. They just, they just came at, like, they just come at you and then just try to kill you immediately. Let's see. We go through here. Yeah. What's funny is that we are just from there. How much time? Okay, like 5 minutes have passed, so it's not yet that bad. Usually it would be like 10 or even 15 minutes plus when I'm talking to people in there. But we're gonna have to go back to the hotel.
Just don't kill me.
Alidoro.
Oh, amazing. I didn't expect you to thrash those rabbit fellows too. You're here looking for Geppetto, aren't you? The fox and the cat have got that old man. They took the submarine from that dock over there. They probably went to the alchemist's isle. There should be another one. You should commandeer it. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. Oh. Good choice. I, Alidoro, am too great a treasure hunter to just disappear. My admirers would wonder. See for yourself. I sell only the best treasure. There should be something left at the dock. I'm just a guest here, with no special obligation to the hotel. But if you still want to hear... The alchemist said they would help me escape from the city. Talk about an offer I couldn't refuse. I can't live in the hotel forever. I need to move up and move on. Also, there was someone who was so annoying. That's all. Does that suffice? There should be something left at the door. Right. I had a feeling you would ask sooner or later. It's because of that girl, isn't it? I am not Alidoro, the Hound. Not the real one, anyway. I used to be Alidoro's partner. I admired him, to be honest. He was amazing. Amazing at everything, except making a profit, that is. But he didn't need to cut me off just because I sold some antiques. I mean, what's a few antiques when you've got bills to pay? We argued. One thing led to another. I had to kill him. And stealing his identity was the logical next step. My original code name is Parrot, after all. Fitting, isn't it? Oh, he was also from the country of the morning. Maybe he shares some blood with the girl. And that's my story. Tragic tale. Do you want to hear more? There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. Oh, what a murderous air you have. You're going to kill me? I know what you are. You're Geppetto's puppet, aren't you? If someone isn't trying to kill you, you can't hurt them either. That limitation makes it seem like your creator didn't trust you very much. Smart of him. So, what will it be, Mr. Handsome Idiot? Leave quietly? Or shut up and buy something? You've got to be joking! Don't come any closer! You're like a human.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with him the first time he confessed all that nonsense. Anyway, I think let's proceed. But first, okay, we'll have to go back to the hotel. You know what? Let's go back. Because now we have collected a cryptic vessel from him. And we have to decipher it. So he wasn't the real Alidoro. I guess that was expected since Eugenie made him gloves, you know? Like, it was foreshadowed slowly like little at a time, from like the other kid who is his fan. Then Eugenie made him gloves, and she knew that he was missing a finger, but he said those gloves didn't fit, which meant that he had 5 fingers, and yet the real one shouldn't be having all 5 fingers, you know? He should be missing at least one or something. So it was like foreshadowed that way. I think it was, nicely done. And now you had the choice of killing him or not. I decided to kill him. I always kill him. Now we have to like decipher what the message says.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service? Que bello! A brand new design. No, a whole new model. What a thrill! And there we are. Done. Even a brand new model doesn't stand a chance when you're dealing with genius. But the device bordered on genius itself. Required all my intellect. If you ever meet the creator, get me their calling card, won't you? Oh, sorry, I'm sure you're busy. Just let me know if you ever find out.
Alidoro's cryptic vessel decryption. Dear beloved sister, please forgive your brother for leaving without telling you anything. I'm keeping this letter even though I don't know when I'll be able to send it. I'm being chased because I know the biggest secret of Krat. I'll probably be able to see you if the alchemists are gone from this land, but I'll have to watch you from afar until that day. I plan to protect you until at least we can live here in peace. We can live here in peace. Just like how I saved you from the workshop tower. Ah, see? It would be wonderful if people learn the truth one day. But some truths are better left unknown. Among the alchemists, I saw all too often how cruel humans can become. After seeing all the experiments and nightmares they were responsible for, I came to believe that there is no God. Instead of revealing myself and risking your life, I'll choose to vanish forever. Still, please remember me if you ever read this letter. We came from across the wide ocean. I hope there is only truth in your life, and leave your name here. I know people here call you Eugenie as their way, but that name will protect you. Please remember your real name. Your name is... The end of the passcode decipher is damaged, so it's unrecognizable. So as you guys can see, the real Alidoro was her brother. He's the one who actually rescued her from the workshop tower, missed a finger, but he had to escape after realizing the truth behind what the people he was with were doing. Good news is, if you've seen the DLC trailer, it looks like you'll get to actually meet the real Alidoro, and it seems you can even summon him in a fight, in a certain boss fight. Anyway, that's what it looked like in the trailer, but we are not sure. But I hope that maybe you can actually change his fate and maybe get him to survive, if possible. I have no idea. Maybe even the DLC will lead to a different ending. I wish a game could one day do that, because these Souls games I don't think do that. DLCs don't lead to any special endings. But anyway.
I heard a rumor from a recent arrival. Is Alidoro truly dead? I don't know what to think. I didn't get to repay him yet. Honestly, I did think it was strange. The more I saw of him, the more different he seemed from the person I knew. I wonder what the real Alidoro was like. I wonder what the real Alidoro was like. What? Wait, I'm confused. What are you talking about? An older brother? This letter sounds like it could be my brother. The part where it says, "We are from across the wide ocean." It sounds foolhardy to jump to conclusions. But it also fits with what happened at the workshop tower. Sorry, it's just so sudden. I need some time to think. You're here. That's...
Is that all? Really? Hold on. Okay, I think I just needed to rest. Now I think she has more dialogue.
At the house. Ah, the house of... At the house of...
What's this? Temporarily activates perfect guard when guarding. I'll use that in one of these boss fights just to enjoy constantly parrying a boss. Critical hit rate.
I did some sleuthing. My older brother's mark is part of the decryption. He used a mark of the country of the morning. I have no choice but to believe it's real. After all, we are the only people here who would use that mark. Why did my brother leave? What could it mean if he knew the secrets of the alchemists and Krat? I'm so angry. Does he think he's better than everyone, trying to protect me from a distance? He could have at least said something. All I wanted was a chance to meet my real family. Sorry, I'm just grumbling. I should thank you for uncovering this secret that matters to me. This was precious. It's the only thing my brother left me. And now I'm giving it to you. You showed me the truth after all, and that's priceless.
Nice. So we have got, I think, even more humanity from that. It looks like whether you tell Eugenie the truth or a lie, you'll gain humanity regardless. Because if I tell her the lie, I'll still gain humanity. We'll listen to the track later because we have spent the first 17 minutes of this not like, of course we have progressed quests, but you progress quests mostly by talking to NPCs. So let's continue. Oh, also, are you still there, Akash? Because I wanted to show you something. I could be talking to no one. I have no idea if you're still there.
It was a total attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we?
Wait, no. I saw something across. Is this... Did I already open this chest? Is it like, have I been there already? I have, okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I have. Now, my friend Akash, I wanted to show him this, but it looks like he's not here. But let's just proceed, because I can't wait.
Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes! It seems we can use it to call a submarine.
You're all invited to the launching ceremony of Venini Company's new submarine, the Pistris. Come and see the Pistris' dashing dignity, size, displacement speed, propulsion method, Lorenzini engine, and lead-acid batteries. The Pistris moves with Mr. Venini's newest motivity organ, Lorenzini engine, a patented product named after Mr. Venini, the new method that generates a bigger electric output by electrically stimulating ergo. Lead-acid battery supplementary power. On top of that, it serves as Lost in the ball, the bottom of the one-time chance. Don't miss out, come join us. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to show him this part because he asked me if like you're also swallowed by a whale here, because he knows that in the Pinocchio movie, I know there's like something about him being swallowed by a whale. So when we were talking earlier today, he was like, is he also swallowed by a whale in this game? And I didn't want to give him any spoilers. So I just wanted to show him this part, but it looks like he has missed it because sometimes he like leaves the stream and I can't tell because again I'm streaming on PS5. Sometimes it shows like one watching, that's how I know he has joined, or two watching, you know.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but, let's not make it a habit. What the? Hey, it's Sophia.
I am finally meeting you here. You're a clever one, so it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel isn't really me. My real self is on the upper part of the Abbey. I became his tool a long time ago. I have endured such pain. My soul split into pieces. Truth is, I guided you this far not to save Krat, but to save me. I felt guilty about that, but I was so elated when you answered my call. Despite it all, I thank you. My spirit and my body have lived apart for too long. Perhaps in death, they will reunite. In peace, I'll grant you my power before my spirit diminishes further. Stargazer will guide you, clever one. If you find my body, please help me find peace. My guidance ends here. After images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo, please be careful. I can't hold out forever, but I'll support you. I am the daughter of Valentinus, leader of the alchemists. Simon was my father's right-hand man. Ambition overwhelmed him, however, and he spread the petrification disease, taking countless lives. Why would he do that? I don't know. But he brings a dark world upon us. That's for certain. Stop him, however you can. The petrification disease freezes time and memory within the afflicted body. Ergo is the purified essence of that life, trapped by the petrification disease. When I discovered that, it opened my eyes, and I was able to manipulate time using Ergo. Simon, on the other hand, is trying to use my power to fuel his ambition. I wound back your time to protect you, so you could stand against him. So stop him. Save Krat.
I can't level anything up yet.
I can't hold out forever, but I'll support you.
Man, it's really sad when you discover what's like happening with her. You know, it's actually a really, really cool twist. And like, I feel like I've seen something similar before, but I was not, 100% sure. I was noticing that no one in the hotel, and I literally mean no one in the, like, for the entire game, acknowledges Sophia's presence. Like, no one ever mentions her or anything. They always refer to others, and it's almost like she's there, true, but like she's never referenced by others. So like, if you don't notice that, then you don't realize the twist. Then there's also traveling to the other Mercy statue, something like that, and then you see her there, and then you wonder, how is she here. Then you think that, oh, maybe she just traveled and the game just wants you to upgrade from here as well, but that's not the case. She can literally just project herself in different areas.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
Soon enough. You know he's quite busy. While you wait, why don't you make me your friend? His name is Romeo.
So that's how we meet Romeo. I'm gonna keep quiet during all of these.
Hi. Are you trained to be a stalker too? Let's practice together. Call me Lampwick. He didn't even come to your graduation? I don't care if an old man like that kicks the bucket. Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all. Let's stop talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her. Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
Ugh, so annoying. Germany, get rid of them. I'm off. No. I'm sorry. I was too late. I wish I got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
So it looks like that last one right there, I think that's like the moment we died. That's the moment Carlo died. The real Carlo. Before we were made, I think. So now, we proceed with this part of the game. Let me see, can I equip both weapons? No, I'm too heavy. Let me use this one for now. Wait, I thought I equipped it. Okay, I guess not. The music is crazy in this part. It's one of my favorites in the game. Just wait till it picks up. If you're wondering why I'm running here, there's probably Argo I can collect. But yeah, let's proceed. So you guys will, yeah, right here. I like the music that plays throughout this entire section. There's a bunch of enemies here, but like, you guys already know the rules. Fight everything once. I think to make it safer. Usually I fight when those guys are shooting at me, but because I'm recording and doing footage, let me not risk it. Let me kill them right now. No! I was stuck. I was like, let me not risk it. And then I just died. Just like that. I didn't think that big enemy would follow me, because usually he's like more to the far right, I think. So I was genuinely surprised that he got all the way here. We'll go to the right this time. If I don't have to fight both of the big ones, then Jesus. There could be collectibles somewhere here. Or maybe not. Oh, wait, there is. Let me let him come here. Nice. Where's the other one? The other big one. What? Okay. Now we are somewhat safe. Unless those big enemies don't respawn. I've never realized that. You collect my stuff. Alright, now I think we are safe. We'll just kill these other ones. Even though I don't think we are going to need to come back here. We might if we die to the next boss. But generally I don't think we will. Though it's possible. The next boss is slow but it hits hard. Probably harder than any other boss in the game. I love this song. Like these like opera, like the choir type of thing. I don't know what you call this. Like generally what you call this type of music. But I love it so much. And other than like Victor's, apart from the songs on that you listen to on the, what do you call it? That thing that's like a phonograph. I don't know what I've forgotten what you call it. Other than those songs, it's only this one and Victor's theme song that I listen to. That I listen to occasionally when I want to listen to music from this game. Anyway, so said pastries too. Adriana recorded for the brothers and sisters. Praise pastries, the one who will swallow even God. So that's the thing we have been like, that submarine, right? Listen, my brothers and sisters, I, Pastry, shall tell you about ancient secrets. A star that was curious about humans pretended to be human, then became one. The humans saw its splendor and called it an angel. Though its form was the same, its substance was different. The undying substance, the breath of metal that lives forever. That is the reason humans wished for an angel. The angel gladly shared immortality with the humans. But that blessing wasn't for everyone. Wonder what it's talking about. Like, yeah, look at these writings. It's almost like those writings, it's almost like the subtitles that appear when the puppets are talking to you. That's on your first playthrough. So this is the next boss, in case you didn't know. parrying is probably the best way to fight this boss, but the timing. I've faced this boss so few, like very few times. Yeah, I didn't assume that would help. I didn't assume the acid would help, but I just had to try. Let's look at the description of this thing real quick. Unknown device obtained after defeating a high-level alchemist. It opens a mysterious door in the Arche Abbey. Arche Abbey was built for a covert and lofty purpose. Wake up, evolve, ascend. This was the alchemist's ardent wish. I just love this song. I think one more level will be enough. I've collected a bunch of ergo, by the way. Let me use it all up. Now I have 30,000. Okay, yeah. So we finally have that at 35. Then next I think I'll increase 4333. Yeah, let's increase this. Whoa. Yeah, so you see this move right here. I just like usually I'd run and I press R1 and I do that, but now like I run and I press R2, he does that. But I've seen people do that right after a parry. I think I could be wrong, either a parry or that, like when you press triangle to use that fable skill. So yeah, I don't know how people do that. That's what I would like to learn. Jesus. Okay. Surprisingly, those enemies are not bad to fight. They look really annoying, but if you're careful, they're not really annoying. Maybe on New Game Plus, because one hit will take like 80% of your health bar. What's funny is that enemies and bosses keep upscaling on New Game Plus, subsequent New Game Plus playthroughs, until like New Game Plus 7, which is insane. I've never played a game that far. I think I only played New Game Plus 4 for Elden Ring. That's the highest I've ever gone. Okay, I think it was plus 3, not plus 4. Will they hit me from here? Jesus. Okay. Looks like I'm safe, mostly. Will they hit me? Okay. I've collected, so can you sell star fragments? Because I don't use summons, so not sure if you can sell them. Shit. Oh my god, that scared me. I have never, like, I don't think I've ever... I don't scream when I'm playing these games, but that's the first time I've ever made a noise that loud, and that's not even loud because the people I've seen on YouTube. Wait, what? Bro. I think that's why it scared me. These dogs were invisible. I don't know, like when it came into the frame, I just panicked. Like, I've actually never screamed because of a scary moment, not even in a horror movie. That's like the first time in history, and I'm glad I recorded it. Maybe I shouldn't have been glad I recorded it. I don't know how loud it was. And considering I have a terrible mic, you guys might, really? Both of them? Shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, whew. I think I'm safe now. I think the next boss is still quite a long distance away. I don't even know if we'll reach the next boss on the next part. So we're about to end this one. Veteran's Amulet. What's this? Increases maximum legion. So like, is there Like, unless I always just happen to skip the upgrade. But is there one for Legion? Like, for increasing the Legion meter, basically. Because I have no idea. Let me see. Do I... Carcasses, enemies, motivity, recovery speed. Level up. I'll start putting some more points into the vigor for stamina and capacity. Wait, sorry, for stamina. Capacity is its own thing. This is a shortcut. We're about to end soon, so guys will have to... I think I'll just wait till I enter the building, because that seems like a good stopping point. Do I have any more resistance thingies? I have this. I collected 2 more. It's crazy that throughout the game I never used any of these until the other terrible boss fight. Plus also the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. And in those 2 boss fights alone, I used up everything. Literally everything. Acid. Okay. Bundle of old letters, a bunch of letters covered in dust. Dear Valentinus Monad. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention. So, I forgot about that piece of dialogue that she had said where she mentioned she's the daughter of Valentinus, which is, it explains one of the other letters I saw, which I think called her Sophia M, you know, Sophia Monad. I think it was the Lablewy like the poster. I can't remember. Anyway, let's read this real quick before I end the video. Dear Valentinus Monad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families have decided to sponsor the Zeleta Laboratory construction plan actively. There are still those who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down the most. You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea that place known as the Devil's Pit had so much value. But when a gold mine or a secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Crazy, man, I'm telling you. Wolf. Oh. Okay. don't forget, if you look down or try to trick us, it's not only the workers who will disappear. Till next time I see you, I'm looking forward to our beneficial exchange. In the name of the old houses, Golf. Crazy. I wonder who this is. This could even be someone important. You never know. But yeah, I think that's it for this part. Awkward place to stop, but we shall begin the next part here. And if I'm lucky, hopefully we'll fight the the next boss is actually the hardest boss in the game. So hopefully we'll fight the hardest boss in the game if we're able to make it to that boss. But if not, then that's another story. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.